We are gathered here today to celebrate the legendary Smita Patil ji. Thank you so much again. Can we please have a big round of applause? Smita Patil was one of the most powerful and versatile actors in Indian cinema, leaving an indelible mark with her performances in films like Bhumika, Manthan, Earth. Beyond her cinematic achievements, she was also a passionate advocate for women's rights and social change, making her an icon whose influence still resonates today. Joining us today is Prateik Smita Patil, an acclaimed actor and the son of Smita Patil. While carving his own path in the industry, Prateik carries forward his mother's artistic legacy. His journey in cinema has been shaped not just by his talent, but also by the immense impact of his mother's work and the love and admiration she continues to receive from audiences across generations. Can we please have a big round of applause for Prateik? Thank you so much for joining us, Prateik. We're also thrilled to welcome the legendary filmmaker Ketan Mehta Saab to the Red Lorry Film Festival. A celebrated director with acclaimed films like Mirch Masala, Holi, Maya Mem Saab, Sardar, and The Rising, Ballad of Mangal Pandey. His work has won national and international recognition. With over 25 years in the industry, he's been a driving force in Indian cinema, a jury member at global film festivals, and a key figure in film and animation. It's an honor to have you, sir. Please join us. गाइस थोड़ा सा प्लीज यार तालियां. केतन मेहता साहब हमारे साथ हैं यार, छोटी बात नहीं है. Prateik, Smita ji was a towering figure in Indian cinema. How do you personally reflect on her legacy today?
It's magical that it's so it's so prominent even now. 40 years, almost 40 years later, it's quite magical. It's quite makes me so proud every day to be her son. You know, every time I've kind of steered away from the baggage, if I may, of her. The world somehow just confirms that this is not baggage. This is an honor. It's a badge of honor, and I wear it like a badge of honor now. And I've over the years realized that it's a huge honor, and it's not a baggage, and it's not. Yes, I'm extremely proud of her and her legacy, and extremely proud to be her son.
Prateik, her performances in films like Mirch Masala, of course, Manthan, Bhumika, Earth, they're considered timeless. People revisit these films even today. Her performances are spoken about with so much admiration, so much love. Do you have a favorite film of hers?
Mirch Masala is definitely one of them. Bhumika is one of them. I think all her films were very special to me, especially. But I think Bhumika and Mirch Masala, I think even I liked Chakra a lot also. I think the characters were very interesting characters, all of them. I think all her films, I think that she was very lucky to be a part of all those films. I think also as a performer, she had the honor and privilege to work with these literally institution filmmakers. You know, I think all her films are very special, but I think these are few that I really enjoyed.
Sir, Mirch Masala is a powerful feminist film. What do you think makes it relevant even today in 2025?
The fact that the film was made 40 years ago and you're still celebrating it speaks for itself. I mean, I'm here primarily to celebrate Smita and her memory. To me, Smita embodies the post-independence generation and the spirit of independence, and somewhere she was the mascot of the new wave of Indian cinema, the so-called new wave cinema of India. Uh, After 40 years, when I look back, Mirch Masala is supposed to be the culmination of that new wave of Indian cinema, and you will see how and why how her performance, how she embodies that entire spirit of liberation, of independence, is actually encapsulated in this film as well, rather strongly and powerfully by her performance. So you will see why she embodies the spirit of New India.
Sir, Mirch Masala is known for its powerful portrayal of women's resistance against oppression, especially that iconic last scene that, once somebody has seen it, they can never forget it, they can never take it out of their mind. What inspired you to choose this theme, and how did you conceptualize the character of Sonbai?
This is the spirit of New India in that sense. Redefining what India stood for, what independence stood for, and Sonbai to me is the spirit of New India, spirit of independence, spirit of free thinking women of India, the power of these women. And this was a short story, a 4-page story that I came across and converted into a full-length feature film. But the story is self-explanatory. It doesn't need any enunciation other than just seeing the film and enjoying it. So I'm so glad that after so many years, so many people are here to see this film, and I hope you people connect with it even now. Strangely, about a few years ago, from Chennai, there was a film festival, and it was a women's film festival, and they somehow selected me to come and represent Mirch Masala there. And after 35 years or so, a whole generation, which was my entire audience, was of people who were born after the film was made and released, and from the culture which was so very different from the culture in which the film was made. And to see that even then the film connects after such a long time and with such a cultural difference was itself something that really moved me, touched me, made my life worthwhile, To see that this film can connect after 2 generations is something that is really gives you a sense of fulfillment in life. And really proud of Smita's work in this film, and I remember her very well even now.
Can you, sir, just share, any memories that you have of her, the way that you remember her today?
That was a different era, different spirit. We believed, at that point of time, cinema, just imagine a period where there was no color television, there was no internet, there was no cell phone. Cinema was the most powerful medium ever invented. And we were blessed. People actually involved with the most powerful medium ever invented, and we believed that it would change the world. And all of us, same generation of people, friends, working together, coming together to make films that we believed in, films that we believed would change the world, and that we had a positive contribution to make to the world. With that belief, I think these people came together. Nasir, Om, Smita, these were path-breaking artists of our time. They actually changed cinema forever. And I believe that they had made a major contribution to not just cinema but to Indian society as a whole. And cinema did that too at that period of time. So I think they were great actors, great souls. All these people worked for peanuts. When I did my first film called Bhavni Babai, we were all friends from Film Institute. So Nasir, Om, Smita, just friends. They worked for nothing. They were promised 3,000 rupees for a film, a Gujarati film called Bhavni Babai. 3,000 rupees. We borrowed 3 lakhs of rupees from NFDC to make this film. 3 lakhs for a musical costume drama of that time. We robbed everybody we could. We were actually sleeping on the terrace of the place where we were shooting, all lined up in a row on the terrace, all queuing up for one single toilet. That was the spirit in which films were made. Otherwise, these films, Bhavni Bhavai, Mirch Masala, wouldn't have been made. Imagine Nasir, Om, Smita, Raj, Suresh Oberoi, Deepthi, all these people in a small village in Saurashtra, in the middle of summer, with all the chili all around and dust all around, being there just because they loved cinema, they loved us, and they believed in the project that they were doing. I don't think that kind of cinema is any more possible. At least I hope it is. But that spirit is something that kept us alive, which I think enhanced cinema as a whole. And I'm sure when you see the film, just see the film and believe what that experience was like. Chili powder all around, dust all around, heat all around, without air-conditioned vans, without any comfort, and all being there just for the love of cinema. That was it. Proud to be part of this and really thrilled that you people are here to enjoy it too.
Prateik, Smita ji was deeply involved in parallel cinema as well as commercial cinema. Do you think that she would have adapted well to today's evolving industry?
100%. She would have been I believe she would have been a working actor today, sir. 100%. I think her and Dimple ji would be fighting for roles today.
As someone who grew up around such a powerful legacy, what is one thing that you want the new generation to remember about Smita ji?
Be fierce. Be bold. Be you. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to stand for what is right. Uplift women. Empower women. Be free. Be free. Be love. Let love.
And Prateik, lastly, if you had to describe your mother in just 3 words, I know that's very difficult, but what would they be?
3 शब्द मेरी माँ के लिए. उफ, क्या बोले सर आप? माँ तुझे सलाम.
Beautiful. And on that note, thanking you again, Prateik, Ketan ji. This was an honor, this is a pleasure, and we are so looking forward to the film again. It has had such a deep influence on not just us individually, but on cinema, on Indian cinema as a whole, and on on a lot of levels we don't realize, but cinema does change people. Cinema changes society. The kind of impact that a film like that must have had at that time, when women from all over the country would be seeing it on their television, on Doordarshan. I can't imagine how that would have felt to see a film like this, and people continue to see it today. We continue to watch it, praise it, talk about it, write about it, and the legacy lives on. Thank you, sir.